I know the lighting is kind of dark. What's up? What's good? What's poppin'? Welcome to my YouTube channel. I am guys. We want to tap into the collective energy and see what you need to know right now, right? Okay. Okay. Let's begin. Okay. Let's see. All right. So you're walking away from something. You could be walking up a hill. Right? You could be traveling, walking up some type of hill. You're leaving something behind. Um, you could be searching for something to make you happy. So it looks like you're searching for something. I mean, that's just the type of person that you are. You could be a Pisces or a Sagittarius. All right, whatever it is, I feel like, yeah, you led by your emotions at the end of the day. Okay, like you could be looking for your next high, um, preparing to make like your next move. Okay, let's see. Okay, you feel like apologizing to someone. You feel like saying sorry. All right, so you're in the energy of like wanting to move. Maybe you want to leave some negative emotions behind and apologize to someone. Like you want to ask some questions. You want to tap in. You could be searching for love right about now because you're single, you're free, you are being led by spirit to like apologize to someone. Okay, so you're supposed to be taking action. You're supposed to be taking action, and you may not see where you're going. You are going backwards, though. You are going back to the past, but it's just like you're like taking a risk at going towards someone and like apologizing. Okay, because you're doing something that you never did before. Maybe you're not the type of person to apologize or say sorry, or to even be in love. You may feel like you're in love and you don't know what's going on around you. You're just like intuitively led to go towards something or someone. And it's like something could be written this way, but you just don't know what you didn't know that this was written. Or you could be tapping into like your Akashic records, trying to find out something and you can't see nothing. Especially when it comes to like love. If it's pertaining to love, all right. Somebody may be like heavy at the bottom, like they have like a big butt or something. Somebody has a big butt. All right. Someone may feel like they're young because they're still in shape. Their body still looks good, or they have a big old booty. So someone feels like they're young and youthful. Somebody could have a rising sign in Sagittarius or a rising sign in Pisces. Pisces rising. So you could be a Pisces or first house Pisces. Okay, or this could be like your North Node in Pisces or Sagittarius. Something in Jupiter. Or Jupiter in Aries. You can have a Jupiter in Aries. Okay, I'm picking up on Capricorn energy. So it's like you're playing chess, but you may not know your next move because it's like you can't look on the outside. It's like you're in it right now. Like you tapped into something. Okay. Okay. So I don't know who's trying to get you all worried, but you don't need to be worried. You could be staying up late at night, traveling late at night. Oh, you maybe you regret having an argument with someone and you want to apologize. Cause you could be like walking up a hill late at night. walking around outside late at night, and you may want to like apologize to someone. You could have had an affair with someone else, or just had like an argument, a mental argument, a verbal argument with someone. You could be walking around back and forth as well. Like you may feel bipolar. You may be like up and then down emotionally. Someone could be wearing like a hoodie or some type of long coat, or red. Somebody has on red, like a red hoodie, a lot of red on, red lipstick, jewelry. Somebody could have like a beard, thick eyebrows, blue eyes, colored eyes. Literally holding something in your right hand right now, possibly your phone, or holding something else and looking at your phone. I see divine masculine popping up. So there's a divine masculine here. Um, there's some type of commitment, something that you do every single day. I hope it's not worry. Like I'm seeing you like worrying about something every single day. Someone could be like arguing with you, stressing you out. You could be stressed out every single day, like physically. Your body could just feel almost weak, but then it's like someone makes you get up or something like that. Like somebody could be interrupting your sleep patterns, and you can't get any rest. Okay, someone may really be bipolar or see certain things. Somebody could be schizophrenic. Not really picking that up, picking up just bipolar, or have like two personalities. Someone could definitely be a Gemini and picking up Gemini energy. All right, but you're heavily thinking about something. Okay, some of you are learning Spanish or learning foreign languages. It may be really difficult for you to learn. Um, maybe you need to switch teachers, get a better teacher, or just try really hard to work with your teacher. It's Saturday. Excuse the project noise outside in the hallway. Okay, so somebody's hands are tied. Like you could be like really busy. Yeah, you could be like a divine masculine, and you could feel like you're overly doing some type of feminine aspect about yourself. Maybe okay, you could be like a divine masculine that feels like you need a woman to take care of you. Like you might be doing like feminine, not feminine things, but you may be playing double roles, like how women be like they're the father and the mother when they're single moms. You may be doing something like that, like being that you're single. Okay, you could be coming into your divine masculinity, because now you have to like do certain things that take care of yourself in a feminine aspect. Like yeah, maybe you have to cook, and or you have to be domesticated somehow. You know what I mean? Like you have to learn domestics. You have to learn that feminine part. So I see that like there being some type of balance with your femininity and your masculinity. Like that's why you're coming into this divine masculine energy here with the Hierophant. Virgo, somebody's a Virgo. I'm picking up Virgo heavily. Virgo and Aries. Somebody could have a first house in Virgo. You got a first house in Virgo. Yeah, somebody's rising sign is Virgo. Or your rising sign could be Taurus, but this is Virgo. Right? Somebody made an oath. Like overall, you made an oath, but you could be trying to get out of this oath. And there's no way out of this oath, this promise that you made. It's like if this bird trying to separate and he cannot separate. You cannot separate from something. You feel tied up. You feel like it's a possibility to separate. But when you do separate, it's grief and it's heartache and it's hurtful and it's yeah. There's tears and crying. So it's like no, you can't. You have to just like kind of bear with or possibly begin to integrate. I feel like it's already somebody's trying to rip it apart like it's Velcro. So I don't know if this is like something in your mind where you feel torn apart. You feel like this tug of war with some type of decision that you have to make. Yeah, you may feel like you have to make a decision and it's going to lead to a hurtful way. It's like you got to be the one, to, or you got, because if you're going to apologize to someone, then maybe you feel, because at the bottom of the deck, I'm going to be honest, what you don't see coming is rejection. So maybe you feel like, okay, you want to apologize to someone, but you're going to get hurt in return. But I feel like that pain is part of you coming to some type of divine masculine energy. All right. Possibly, maybe, I don't know, gaining some type of independence with all these nines and stuff. Gaining some type of independence. All right. But you feel like a relationship is torn apart at the end of the day. Okay. I see you in somebody's house. All right. So you make it in the house. You make it home or you make it to a comfortable state of being. So now you're comfortable. You're good. You're beautiful. You look good. You feel good. You smell good. Okay, and you're very humble right now. So you're going to be receiving something, or you're going to be receiving something. There's going to be money invested into your home or money invested into your energy. All right, because you are blessed. At the end of the day, you're blessed. Okay, Aries, Sagittarius energy again. So you're going to be receiving some money, something of value, assets, because of, I don't know, whatever you've been doing every single day. But it's crazy because I don't know, Nine of Swords and Five of Swords to be doing that every day is like, what the heck? You've been trying to split from something. But once you just become comfortable with it, okay, I see. That's when you receive. So I don't know, this could be like a marriage or something with the Hierophant here. It could be like a physical marriage, and every time you try to split from someone, maybe emotionally, mentally, it does not work out good for you. It's like you have to be comfortable with something, and then you're going to receive. You're going to receive, though. And you're going to figure this out, okay? Because you didn't know this before. Like, you could have just been following your emotions and doing whatever you want to do, and then you got a sign. You got a sign that's like, when you do this, this is the consequence. Somebody's consequence is that they are in a union with somebody. That's somebody's consequences. I don't know what they did, but somebody's consequences is that they're in a union with somebody, right? But they're trying to split from this union. They don't want to be that. All right. I don't feel like, I don't know, you could be a man and maybe you feel like a woman on the inside. All right. Just take it the way it resonates for you. But once you maybe get comfortable with being a man, that's when everything starts to, the universe starts to like, you're aligned, right? So it's like somewhere over here, you're not aligned. This could be with like a partner. Like sometimes you get mentally unaligned from your partner. And that's when you get like all these signs and symbols that you're unaligned. Um, hmm. It's like maybe you feel like you're tapping into something, you want to tap into something. Like you may be like out there looking, you could say 8 of Cups. It just feels like low vibing energy. I'm going to look for new love because you're free, because you're single, because you're sovereign, because who's going to stop you? Okay? You know what I mean? Who's going to check you? Nobody's checking you, but the universe is checking you. You're just not seeing the signs. And the signs is like, there's already someone there, right? There's already a 2 of Cups or something like that, but it's coming out as the Hierophant, like this one bird, when the two become one, right? So it's like you already have that, but every time you try to like Velcro and detach from that, you feel pain or something like that. Like everything goes, no, you're crying, you're hurt. So, all right, so you're like, all right, I'm gonna be comfortable then. I'm just going to be in my own energy. I'm gonna stay in this neighborhood or whatever the case may be. But when you do and you be comfortable and you just chill, that's when something is reciprocated. That's when your pot is going to get filled up. All right. This could be you getting like some type of job, or you could be like working from home. Somebody could have taught you something as well, and then you take it and you implement it because you possess the knowledge. Somebody could have taught you something and you possess that knowledge, and all you got to do is like be comfortable with it and implement it or something. Okay, I see you being real secure energetically, right? Or you could just be getting a brand new home or something like that. And when you get a brand new home, you're gonna be getting like housewarming gifts, or you're gonna be paid something. Like somebody's gonna be fair and balance things out in your favor. Okay. Also, I feel like you're gonna when you're comfortable in your energy, your discernment your discernment is better, it's sharper. Your discernment is sharper when you're like home. Your discernment is sharper, or when you're in your own energy. Like God is favoring you right now for something. God is favoring you. God is going to favor you. Okay, because maybe you went through some affair. Okay, maybe your partner cheated on you because you feel that way. You feel like you were cheated on. You feel like you were slighted. You feel like somebody was playing mind games with you, right? Because you was overly thinking about something, and you were trying to think until you, because you know how things don't seem right, and sometimes you can replay an argument in your mind, and you're like, nah, something ain't right about this argument. Like this person is trying to get over on me, and this could just your masculinity. If you're a divine masculine, you may just feel like this. In general collective, you may feel like people always trying to get over on you, and all it takes is like a second for you to like really think hard. Like if you think hard about something, you or vice versa, It's like it's a reason why you keep thinking about something. And it's because something ain't right with what that person told you. I feel like that's what's going on with divine masculine right now. If you're resonating with that divine masculine, you could be in an energy of worry. But I don't, like, it's really not worry. If you're divine masculine, you're not worrying. You're probably like irritated, or someone's trying to project a thought onto you. Yeah, somebody's trying to beat you in your head, make you think something. Okay, make you think their way. Okay, so when you get comfortable anyway and stop being all cold or worried, I don't know, maybe your house is cold and you need to warm it up. But when you get all warmed up and comfortable, then you're gonna receive something, and like you needed some type of clarity or something like that. Like you're gonna have some type of breakthrough, and this breakthrough is going to come when you're comfortable, and then boop, somebody's just gonna give you something. You can even be taking like a little nap or something, and then wake up to like a cash app or somebody get dropping groceries off at your door. It's like you know what someone is trying to do. You have a mental understanding now of what someone was trying to do. And you're trying to tap into something. You're good at it by yourself. You're good at tapping into something. Like you're very knowledgeable when you tap into the energy. You're being guided towards a reconciliation. You're being guided towards a reconciliation. You're being guided towards happiness. You're being guided spiritually towards some type of divine love. And it's like you can feel it. You probably can feel it or see it in your mind's eye, but that's the direction you're going. And when you're worried, just take care of yourself. Whenever you feel like stress, just go take a shower, do your nails, comb your hair, brush your teeth, wash your face. Like just start to love on yourself. Eat your favorite snacks. Make a bowl of soup. Make some hot cocoa. Like make something that is that cancer energy, what they call it, soul food. Make something that like that is you know how they say people are homesick or the, yeah, like soul food. Make something that touches your soul when you eat it. I forgot the word or the phrase, but you want to make something like that whenever you're worried. Okay, I'm seeing this is over love. This is definitely over two people who had chemistry, but somebody may have left out and had an affair, okay? And made it like a third party situation. Um, or someone is like communicating, like they want to get back, like someone could be trying to talk like, well, I'm your divine masculine and we're divine partners and we're twin flames, in order to smooth things over with their partner. They're going to try to kick that whole we're divine partner thing, although it is true. Although it is true, um that's what they're going to say. So like you may be hurt that this person betrayed the connection or maybe had an affair, but they're going to kick some love song to you. There could be some type of love song that is connected to the two of you. I feel like you may have somebody may be homeless or was homeless at one point. You're going to get a home. You're going to get a brand new home. You're going to get a roof over your head. You're going to get some type of comfortability. Heavy on the stability. I feel like once you become stable, like with your own energy, like even without a home, when you realize that your body is a temple for the Most High God, that type of home as well. So, you don't necessarily, it doesn't necessarily have to be like that type of roof over your head. It could just be like a roof of protection from the Most High God as well. Somebody's name could start with a T. I'm picking up T heavily with the names. Somebody's name could start with a T. I don't know. I'm picking up like Tanisha, Tisha, Tanisha, something like that. Okay. There, yeah. So whether it's your home, whatever you have, right? You're going to be comfortable in it. So whether it's your skin or whether it's your home, you have a roof and you're going to be comfortable in it and you're protected, right? So when you come to this realization and stop like trying to deny something or refuse something, stop trying to refuse unconditional love or whatever cycle you was in is currently changing. There's a change in your home or there's a change happening in your foundation, a change happening in your energy, and you're going to be receiving because of this. You're going to be receiving some finances. It could be work that you're putting in. It could be service that you did and you're receiving for the services that you've done. But I'm definitely seeing you being able to add to your beautiful self because I feel like you're now coming to the realization like you are beautiful. You're coming to the realization that you are confident, you are admired, and you are loved. And yeah, you're being more, you're starting to, like things in your life is going to start changing. And I feel like it was a struggle to even receive, but you could walk with confidence that you got it. There's something about your ingenuity, like your mind creates money, right? Somehow, like your thought creates finances, but you probably couldn't do that because you probably was thinking about love at one point and it was stressing you out, so your mind probably was boggled down about love or something when you should have been doing the opposite. Like instead of being stressed out, like if you wake up in the middle of the night, go immediately and brush your teeth. Go immediately and wash your face. Go immediately and make you a cup of tea and start loving on yourself as soon as you wake up at 3 a.m. Okay? It could be somebody doing black magic. So that's why I'm picking up. Like somebody was doing spell work over your finances and over the money that you were going to receive. But it's like the minute that you become comfortable, be it in your skin, in your temple, right? Whether it's God's temple, which is your body, okay? And also, yeah, what you put in your temple, God is going to tell you what to put into your temple. I'm getting like not a book or something like that. More than likely your divine masculine, okay? If you're divine feminine, or like read the Bible, maybe. You're gonna find your diet in there or what to put in your temple. This could also just come to you through like you following your like what they call it inhibitions, like you being primitive. Okay, being primitive. Like if you just want to eat potato. Don't say, well, I gotta eat potato with the bean, with the rice, with no. If your body says, I just want to eat potato today, eat potato. If your body just says, I just want a slab of steak, I don't need to have all these veggies around it and eat that. If your body says, I need this veggie this day, I just want to eat this vegetable by itself, It's something about your diet where you need to be primitive with your eating. Okay. Um, and just like keep it very simple. Like your body may not like sauces, okay? Like things of complexity. So listen to your body. Or it could be vice versa. You know what I'm saying? But I'm picking up primitive energy where it's like we don't need complex meals. If your body say you just want to eat a carrot, eat the freaking carrot. Chop it up, make it look pretty, whatever you want to do. Present, because presentation is everything. You don't just want some old stick of carrot. Like it's you're not presentation for of wands, the beauty, okay? Like you want things to be beautiful of what you ingest, right? Whether it be movies you watch, whether it be books you read, you want it to be beautiful. You know. So you have to ingest beautiful food. So the presentation does matter. So you might want to shred the carrots, make it look pretty, throw a little whatever lemon juice, I don't know. I probably, me personally, I probably would put like mayonnaise or something. I don't know. So I would probably complex it and put salad dressing, but so I can't think of nothing right now. But throw a little salt, maybe a little pepper, and a little vinaigrette, like oil and vinegar, whatever. So just make it simple, all right, for your temple. Simple for right. Now, oh, look, the Ten of Cups. Look, I'm seeing a reconciliation. So not only do you receive, you're gonna feel like, yeah, you're gonna be receiving some finances for your brilliance. Not only do you do that, okay, maybe you're a diet planner. You could be a diet planner. Not only do you do that, I'm seeing reconciliation. Okay, there's no bad blood between you and someone else. This could also be some type of like reunion. Definitely picking up Pisces energy heavy. Okay, I'm also picking up the gingerbread man, the gingerbread house, Hansel and Gretel. I'm picking up Hansel and Gretel. Somebody may have like a gingerbread in their house or have a gingerbread house made up already. All right. Okay, so I see your finances are increasing, so you're definitely on the right path. Okay, so you're famous, whoever you are. All right, so you're gaining fame, and you could also be psychic, or you feel psychic, or you feel like very receptive to the energy. All right. I feel like whatever you were tapping into, everything is expanding for you right about now. Yeah, there's definitely some type of emotional expansion. Okay, because when you made a decision, what you did was you took the high road. You did. You took the high road um, when making these moves, making these choices, or making a decision. And because of that, it led you to some type of legacy. It led you to like your image. You come off as very loving, very caring, compassionate, psychic, a medium. You could be a nurse. Like you feel that way. But it's just that you're a divine being, right? And you have a divine connection. So you tend to pour that out. All right, that it has something to do. Maybe that's what you're gonna get paid for that. Seven of Pentacles. Um, I see whenever somebody puts something into your hand, it grows. Like things are like emotionally you're growing and financially you're growing. And mentally, you're coming together. Like, there's nothing wrong with you mentally either. You might have just went through some little heartbreak and some little affair or something like that. Not that it's little, but it damn sure was blocking your finances. That's why I wasn't little. But it was like, it's little because it was a obstacle. How dare you be a challenge? How dare your love life be a challenge towards your finances? The audacity. The audacity. But anyway, you get over it. But it's crazy because it's like maybe you, I'm telling you, maybe you trying to pull from who cheated on you. And it's like, go back to that person. You probably feel like, what? Go back to that person. I'd rather eat hay than go back to that person. And that was messing up your finances. That was really messing, because this is your divine masculine or something like that. So that was messing up your finances. Because I'm being honest, I'm not really seeing paperwork. I'm not seeing marriage licenses just yet. So, you know, somebody could have wrote their own cookbook. If you write your own cookbook, I feel like you're a chef and you will get paid for it. If you create your own cookbook and make a diet plan for people, I feel like you would definitely benefit from that. I'm seeing somebody getting a raise at work, all right, because you can add to the job. You know what I mean? Like, you don't you may come in as an employee, but you can actually add to the system, change the system, enhance the system, improve their system. You have that type of ingenuity. That's why you're gonna get a raise. Yeah, because you're adding to, and not only does whatever company you with grow, I feel like you're growing. You're growing. Somebody makes jewelry. Somebody makes necklaces. Really pretty necklaces. When it comes to your money, it's going to be from a group of people or something like that. I also feel like it's going to be due to like your growing recognition. I feel like you're leaving some type of feminine legacy behind. You may have a lot of daughters as well. But when it comes to like your finances, yeah, this is where I feel like this is where you're going to be getting your money. This is where you're going to be getting paid. Perhaps you make jewelry for a collective or a certain group of people. Like, let's say you make like zodiac jewelry, or something like that. You make Aries bracelets or Aries necklaces and Gemini necklaces, Cancer necklaces, or something like that. I'm seeing you getting funded. You're getting paid for your hospitality. You're getting paid for your warmth. All right. I feel like you're the type, you hold a lot of secrets. You do. You're the type where people will tell you their secrets, like, for no reason. You'll be like, I didn't even ask. Oh, they out there fighting, honey. They all good. Anyway, so let's see. You may feel like you're in a fog right now, but not really. It's like there may be a you, but I feel like you're very receptive. You know what's going on. Oh, oh my God. Let me close my door. Hold on. Okay, so you could be very emotional right now and you don't even know why. Maybe whoever you're linking up with, you might link up with something and just start pouring out all your emotions. Like, because I'm seeing some type of commitment as well being like reinstated. Like, I'm seeing like a reconciliation and then a commitment coming together. Like like physically, you may be overwhelmed or like really emotional, and you may want to like tell this person everything. When you reconcile with them, you may want to just blurt everything out, like, oh my god, and I missed you so much and I care about you and I love you. You may feel to do all that stuff. I feel like you have people that look up to you. You do. You could be like some type of leader. Uh-oh. Back again. Back to back me. Back stack. There's somebody around you. There's somebody trying to come in between this reconciliation, or there's somebody around you trying to block it, split it in half or something like that. Nine of Wands. Yeah, you're gonna feel off. Like, nah, who is this? Yeah, look, Five of Pentacles. And then a breakup. Somebody's gonna come in between you and this. They're gonna try to come in between it. It's gonna be a big setback. It's gonna be a huge setback. Wow, yeah, like your finances. Okay, dang, 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 dang. Be careful. I want to say it's something about who you're talking to or what you're talking about. Okay, this has something to do with your public image. But what? I don't know if you're an entertainer. You could be a singer, a dancer, ballerina. You could do hair. You can even do tarot. Something you do with your hands. And you're very graceful and you're very beautiful. But it's like you're going to be in an energy of doing it so long that you're going to lose out on like your finances, or it's going to start looking like real. You're gonna go through, you're gonna, okay, so your finances are probably gonna go up and then they're gonna go down. And then, you're gonna feel it when they go down. And you're gonna have to retain and balance out this Five of Pentacles. So you just need to have faith, okay? I know the finances be fluctuating, and when it goes up, you're all happy and everything, and you get your raise, and you're like, whoop, whoop, but then it's gonna go down. Then it goes down, like, hold on, wait a minute. Be careful about the people that's around you as well, because you don't want to into Nine of Wands, like your inner resources. You get what I'm saying? You don't want to tap into things that you shouldn't be tapping into. Don't be like, okay, I guess I'm gonna tap into my rent. And no, be careful of that, because then you're gonna feel like this. You're gonna feel like, oh man, I am broken poor, and oh my goodness, I'm gonna pawn my TV. I'm gonna have to sell this, and you're not gonna have to do any of that. You're gonna have to get that bag of beans, get that bag of rice, and you're gonna eat. All right, because people gonna be looking at you, and people are expecting you to be a bum. People are expecting everything to fall apart for you to be some bum out in the street, and you're far from that. Like, even if you don't have, it's like you still make it look so good. Like, you do not look like what you went through, honey. You do not look like the financial struggle, the physical struggle, the energetic struggle. You don't look like the mental struggle. You don't look like struggle at all. And it's not that you're not struggling, it's just that you have faith And whatever that raise that you got is going to just make ends meet. I'm telling you, that work you put in. But the thing is, be careful because you're supposed to have like continuous back to back work, right? You're supposed to be skilled at what you do. Why are you getting beat up when you're supposed to be like being skilled, having a flow? You're supposed to have a flow. So what is this right here? And why, like, what interrupts the flow that you're supposed to create that slides you backwards? And that flow, what interrupts that flow is you tapping into your inner resources. That's what interrupts that flow. It's like maybe you having your guard up, some type of energetic guard up. It could be you. Wait, let me see. It's you being too nice. That's what happened. That's where you lose your money. You lose your money because you was too nice. You lose your money because yeah. Damn, as well, because Spirit just told me that for like a split second, and then now I can't get it back on how I figured that out. But that was crazy. But yeah, it's from being too nice. That's where you lose your bread, because you're supposed to have a consistent flow. But instead, you're getting drained energetically. You're getting beat up, or you have some type of what you call it up. Anyway, it's due to evil eye. Like somebody is watching you in your finances. Like somebody definitely does not want you to be independent. Expect to get an email. Like if you're gonna get a raise, expect to get some type of email. You know what it is? Somebody put some type of it's like somebody did black magic on you and you figured it out and you cut right through it, right? Without even seeing or knowing who it was. You cut right through it. And that led you to a place of winning or being admired by a group, like people seeing like, oh shoot, you won. Somebody tried to fight you mentally or energetically, throw black magic at you, come up against you, and you won. Somebody said that you won. But you were supposed to be protecting yourself. You were supposed to be protecting some information that you knew at the same time, or they came back with double. Like somebody basically came back with double, and somewhere along the lines, you were just like too nice. You were a sucker. All right. That niceness was good, but maybe you felt like a sucker. You feel like, somebody got over on you somehow. I feel like they came back with a lot more. But it's still like you conquered it. You still conquered it again because you get a raise. You get a raise. But then it's like, damn, they come back again. Like somebody, but this time it was like a big blow. It was too big. And I ain't gonna front. It had you like, oh, you know what I'm saying? The two of Pentacles is like, oh, you kind of Yo, that was, it's like boxing, stick and move, like it's like boxing. Somebody swing, you eat that. They swing again, boom, you dodge that, you eat that. But then it was like at the third swing, poof, it's like they caught you, nine of wands, and that shit kind of made you wobble. Like you were like, oh, hold on. Oh, we fighting. Oh, you know what I mean? So that's it. Like take that, like financially maybe, or wherever it applies in your life. Like it's gonna be, so it's gonna teeter totter you a little bit, and that's nothing. That's nothing. Let's see what happens, or beware. Look, Nine of Pentacles, you get right back on because you're a fighter. So it's just like all that energy right there just solidifies. Like your whole body gets solid now. You like, oh, okay, I see. You hitting the head, you hitting the body, you hitting, you know what I'm saying? Oh, okay, I see how you working. So then you just become completely solid. You and whatever it is that you do, whether it's work, just pertaining to anything, you become completely solid in it. So now it's like, come on, swing now, swing now, swing. You become professional, very intelligent. Like you learn, like you're not out here just teeter tottering and getting hit. Nah, you learning your opponent. Oh, okay, now I see what you're doing. Two of Pentacles leads you to learning, and what you learn to do is you learn to lock up. Okay, Mama said lock up, lock it up. So you lock your body up. Oh my gosh, you locked up or whatever, or you use every muscle in your body because they was hit. You know what I'm saying? The first hit might have missed, the second hit you might have took that, but that third hit was like it gave you a run for your money. So you have to become more professional. All right, no problem. You like, oh, this is what we do, and you do that every day. You stand up for yourself every day. You stand strong every day. You're solid every single day, right? And that's good. Cause now you're back in motion, and this time, guess what? Ain't nobody stopping you. Okay, locking. You see the locking key, the lock. You don't see the key, but you see the lock. Okay, ain't nobody. You're locked in. Basically, ain't no key. So now you're locked in. Nine of Pentacles. You're like, all right, now I know my purpose. Now I know exactly what to do. Now I know what works and what doesn't work in my life. Like, boom. Okay, now you have values, and you're taking your time. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no rush to the $1 million. Ain't no rush to solidify something. Ain't no rush to manifest whatever God has for you. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like you go above and beyond. You know what I mean? And you could feel like you're working mad hard. Like I'm putting in mad work right now. And you're going to get to that Ten of Pentacles. I feel like you're going to get to that manifestation, confirmation right there. You're definitely going to get there. No doubt about it. Whatever's in your heart. But look, Nine of Cups. Oh, Lord. I feel like, yeah, you may have like a podium somewhere that you stand and people could listen to you or whatever. And you preach, but I feel like you also practice what you preach. Like, so you could be like being tested right now. You could be the teacher, or you could be being tested about practicing what you preach. But I see you practicing it, like Knight of Pentacles, and you're being very selective about something. So before you even manifest something, I feel like you're taking your good time. You're taking your good time, but I feel like you're supposed to be receiving something, or you're trying to put yourself in a position. You're trying to put yourself in a position maybe to be a teacher. All right, some of you could be going to like college or going to a university, graduating, getting your bachelor's, your associates, your PhDs, your doctorates, or whatever, in teaching or education, higher education. All right, y'all could be waiting to graduate from a school so that you could teach a school. Can't wait to graduate from this school so I could teach the school. Some of you could be doing that. All right. But okay, let's talk in the area of sacredness, right? So you're in a place of sacredness right now. You could be like in a temple or in a church, and you could do some spiritual work. All right. I feel like your presence there is appreciated because you could be going to like some type of church or some type of like establishment, and you have your own it's not like you're volunteering. It's like you may have your own table set up at a church or something like that where you just needed a place to go. And you got your own, you know what I mean? Maybe you're giving out food or something, or maybe you're giving out blankets or something like that. But it's like you use your own independent finances possibly to do this, to cater to people. Okay, you could also be a caterer, all right, and have your own independent business, or you could be like a freelancer and a very hard worker. Okay, you're going to be receiving some messages, some spiritual messages. They're intended for you to like use your hands with. I don't know what that means. So spirit says go make some tea, maybe go make some tea. Like there's some like you're going to be receiving these messages, right? And they're coming from, it could come from anywhere. Okay, don't shoot the messengers. Like literally, the person or the thing or however it comes in does not know it's the messenger. So this may be a person who comes towards you and say something. They do not know that they're the messenger. Okay, so don't shoot the messenger. Just listen to the message because they don't like. God could send like your sister to say something to you. She don't know that what she said like caused you to like get up and work or triggered you in some type of way or whatever. She don't know that. So it's like the messenger is blind. Something about the messenger being blind. Okay, or that could be like literally like a messenger may come to you and this messenger is blind, can't see. I feel like you're taking your good time because at the end of the day, you're trying to make your next move your best move. So you're taking your sweet time with manifesting. You're taking your sweet time with building, with making something happen because your next move 100% has to be your best move. Like you're not taking no risks. Maybe before you felt like really young, in the beginning you felt like, oh my God, I'm so young. I'm this young, free risk taker. And then it's like, no, you're not. You're in a union or you're married or you're like slow your roll, you're a divine masculine. Okay, this could be like a whole divine masculine reading, and divine masculine is out here like, I'm this young, free risk taker, and the universe has something else for you. Like, you're not no young, free risk taker. First of all, chill out. You're gonna get dizzy if you be out here trying to drink all this liquor, or you know what I mean, or you can't teeny bop again. You have to come into your divine masculinity, which I'm seeing. But with that, there's a lot of trials and tribulations. So you want to make your next move your best move. Now that you know who you are, you're like, oh, I'm divine masculine. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Like maybe somebody didn't know that they were divine masculine, and that's why they were like maybe detaching from a divine or something like that because they didn't know there was a spiritual connection. They didn't know that there was a contract. Now they know. Now they know. And Now that they know, they're like, they jump from the Two of Pentacles to the Nine of Pentacles. It's like at first it was like Six of Pentacles. At first it was like detaching, and when they detach, they're broke or they're lost. Okay, they're in a dark, they're in a fog, they're in a cloud or whatever. They're out. They realize they're searching. They're still searching for love, and they have their divine partner, but they keep trying to detach from this divine partner because they're, I don't know, they just don't know who they are. They don't know that they're divine masculine. So they figure out that they're divine masculine, and then oh, I'm divine masculine. So they become comfortable in the divine masculine energy. As soon as they become comfortable in the divine masculine energy, that's when they're like, oh, the money comes in. But along with the money comes the problem. So boom, a problem. Then, you get that little doubt like, damn, am I divine masculine? Of course I'm divine masculine, yeah. And then next thing you know, you get a raise. The universe is like, I'm gonna raise you up, I'm gonna raise your energy, right? And then you get a boof, another blow. And it's like, all right, it's all good. I'm still good. Then you get that next hit, and it's like, damn, am I divine masculine? Hold on, I must wait. Is you divine masculine? Am I the master or you the master? Show enough, Bruce Leroy. Whose is it? You know what I mean? You get like that. You seeing visions in the water now. You beat up like the, because Bruce Leroy was like, damn, who is the master? Because he over there glowing. And I'm not, yeah, I'm not glowing. My glow ain't glowing. So you get like that. But then you learn immediately. It's like you may topple over, but Bruce Leroy was never defeated. So that's how he knew, like, wait a minute. He got that vision, and he said, you know what? He got that vision in the water. Had to throw his face in the water. He got that vision. He toppled a little bit, but then he got that vision, and he said, oh no, I know exactly who I am. But it's like, before he never finished the job. He never, Ten of Pentacles, show enough. He beat him up good enough, and then he hung him up for him to go to jail. You know what I mean? So he never really finished the job. But the job really was him realizing who he was. He been finished the job right here. When he realized who he was, that was it. That was it. It's just that people will come and make you doubt who you are. When he completed that lesson with the when he completed the lesson with, when he caught the, what you call it right here. This, it looks like this is what's going on over here. I know you can't see it, but I can see it. But his teacher had threw the bow at him. He was supposed to catch the blue ones and chop the red ones. So when he chopped the blue one, the teacher was like, how did you know that was the blue one? And Bruce Leroy said, I do not know. And at that point, when he did not know, that's when he already integrated as divine masculine. That's when he was already divine masculine. He was balanced. He became balanced then. He knew without knowing. And that's when the teacher took the little circle off his shirt. And he thought it was a punishment. And he's like, I'm sorry. He's like, nah, that's a graduation. And he showed him the cycle. He said, the cycle. You finished it. You completed it. And that was it. He was divine masculine. So where the obstacle came in is you get an outsider that's like, that wants to be you and say, okay, well, I'm going to challenge you. So you get your whole challenge right there, and it makes you doubt yourself a little bit. But then you get back on because it's something that he's supposed to do. So there's something that you're supposed to do at the end of the day. Maybe it was to be with Laura Charles. I don't know. We're going to see. Okay? Was it to be with Laura Charles? But it damn sure wasn't supposed to be divine masculine because he already completed that. So there's something else he's supposed to manifest. And it could be love. It just could be love. But he's taking his time. He's taking his time. But it's just like, once he got knocked down, he got back up like, hold on. Nine of Pentacles. I know who I am. He jumped all the way back up. Back on his feet. And it's like, all right, I'm going to take my time because I want to make my next move my best move. And remember, he went to Laura Charles's studio or whatever, where she, did her shows and recorded and made the music. He went to the club and he was like all dressed in white. He had the flowers. He made his best move, his next move, right? He made his next move his best move. So he was like, could you teach me some moves, right? Because he's trying to get to it. Okay, so let's see. Has an understanding. And I guess she understood. So you have some type of understanding. Like you're listening to something, you're very conservative. Like you're more of a listener than you are a talker, which is good. So you're listening to something. You could be eavesdropping. Okay, not really, but you're also your eyes could be talking to someone. Sometimes you could look at someone and they could read your eyes. All right. So, so you're understanding that about some type of imbalance. All right. That there was like an imbalanced partnership. You're having some type of mental understanding. So you have like a head over emotional. Like you're okay. So you're smart. So when this imbalance comes, it doesn't really take over you. Okay, so you turn your back on like illusion. You turn your back on an imbalanced connection because you are a balanced person. You could be a Libra and you feel like a little bit imbalanced as a Libra. Okay? You feel a little bit off right about now. And you're absolutely right. It's because you need to be grounded mentally. You need some type of mental security, right? Something's going on in your mind space where you may need to lay down and rest and meditate. You could have been having like a bad vision, a nightmare, and you may want to talk about this nightmare, or you may be trying to listen to get information about a nightmare or a bad dream that you had. This could also be like you sharing a bed with someone and you're literally sleeping with the enemy right about now. Like it doesn't feel good and you need some relief. Like you could just turn your back on this person. This person may have like a smell or some type of odor or something like that. And you just turn your back on this person because they stink. But in reality, what it is you need to talk to this person so you could figure out a solution. Okay. Instead of being in this gloomy state. All right. I feel like angels are surrounding you and are protecting you right now. But when you go to bed or take a nap with this person, you might not like their smell. I don't know. And you need some type of relief. Just tell this person. You're just going to have to speak up. Okay, this person could even snore or something like that because I see you listening. So you could just be laying next to a person that's. Okay. Yeah, I see you getting some type of vision or some type of dream. All right, so you could be like trying to inquire about a dream or a vision that you had. All right, you're trying to understand it without being emotional about it. All right, you could feel like doing something about it, having a vision and acting on it. What is this? I feel like there's a couple that shares a bed, right? There's a couple, a queen of swords and a king of swords, and they share a bed. But somebody's having visions of wands, all right? It could be like a witch or something. Now, this witch could be sending like dark magic. I'm not really seeing that though. But I am seeing like somebody's having a vision of an argument with a Queen of Wands. So I'm seeing like a Libra and an Aries having an argument, two opposite people. It could just be a really smart person and a really energetic person. A witch and whatever. A Queen of Swords and a Queen of Wands. I feel like they're at conflict and I feel like it's over this person's man, like this Queen of Swords and this King of Swords. I feel like they're in a relationship, but it's an imbalanced relationship due to a Queen of Wands, right? And these two people share a bed, so it may feel like they're sharing a bed with an enemy, okay? Because they don't even face each other or they don't look at each other, and somebody just be, they don't care about this relationship, and they show it through like the way they sleep in bed. They may get in bed all stink and don't even take a shower or anything like that. Somebody's gonna have a vision. This Queen of Swords, she's gonna have this Queen of Air is gonna have a vision. Definitely gonna have some type of vision, and it has to do with this Queen of Fire and this King of Air, her man. Her man, the High Priestess. Somebody is highly intuitive. I'm talking about, these are prophetic dreams. These are prophetic visions. Like, this is not just a regular dream that somebody's having. Definitely a third party situation going on. Definitely, wow, somebody sharing something is like a shared dream. Somebody, like two people are gonna meet up in a dream, honey, or they're gonna have the same dream. Somebody's having the same Three of Cups again. Oh my God. Somebody could be copying someone. Okay, like you feel very intuitive right now. Like, you're a divine feminine. Okay, so whoever you are, we're finally figuring out you're the divine feminine. We were talking about your divine masculine earlier, or this is maybe this is still the same thing, but you're a divine feminine, okay? And you feel like somebody's copying you. You feel like somebody's copying you. And it could be like one of your friends or something like that. One of your fake friends is copying you. Somebody out this group, somebody out this Three of Cups is copying you. Whoever you're communicating with, whoever you're talking to. I'm also picking up a song. I'm still picking up a song. Like, somebody, at the end of the day, somebody does not care about some type of song, a love song. Or they feel sad over a song or something like that. Somebody could have played a song for two people. Okay? Somebody could have played the same love song for two different people. You don't want nobody copying you or something. You don't want nobody sharing your information or imitating you. I'm picking up that you're very intuitive, and maybe you're just intuitive because the people that hang around with are, and maybe y'all all getting the same messages. I don't know, because the Three of Cups is like all y'all cups is going upwards. So it's like all y'all reading the same book, all y'all getting the same messages. So, but you are a divine feminine, like you are intuitive, but you feel like, I think you're just surrounded by other intuitive people at the end of the day. Like, you feel copied, but it's like everybody is like tapping into that same energy. So that's why everybody's getting the same messages or something like that. So it's not really always copying. Sometimes it's just like, I mean, if you're drinking from the same spring, then you're gonna get the same water. Okay, Three of Wands, you're waiting for something. Are you're like, you're in an energy of waiting, but you feel sad while you're waiting. You feel like, oh, I don't even want to wait no more. And this has to do with this money. Somebody's still trying to manifest something. Somebody is still trying to manifest something. Page of Pentacles. Like, it's taking mad long now. At first, you was being selective and you was trying to take your time and make your next move your best move. Then something happened. Love, again, is like, love always blocks your money. Love always blocks your finances. Like, whether it's another woman talking about you with my man. I had a dream you was with my man. Or I had a dream you was about to be with my man, or something like that. Or it's like, it blocks your money. Something about this love situation. Don't pay nothing else to it. So you're going to be asking God, like, what the hell do I do, Father? You know what I mean? Because you're going to feel like it's chaos all around. Like, everything is falling apart. Everything is not falling apart. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles. Like, everything is not falling apart. That's just the emotions. That's just like somebody else's drama. That's not your drama. Ten of Pentacles. That's not your drama. Okay, maybe that's what you were supposed to manifest, was a tower moment. Okay, a breakup between two people. Maybe you were supposed to be somebody's karma and come through, like, yeah, because I see you asking God, like, what do I do in this tower moment? And God is like, nah, this is it. We here. We made it. The tower moment is it. That's what we manifesting. Like, what? For real? Like, yeah. You good though. Like, it's not your tower. It's not your tower. It's someone else's tower. They're just bringing you into it. Okay, you could have been like, you're a high priestess. You're very intuitive. So this is not your tower. Um, so you were like the catalyst for something. Yeah, you manifested whatever it's supposed to. Yeah, Two of Cups. Look at you. Now you're like, you have chemistry with someone. Okay, so now you have chemistry with someone. Now you're telepathic with someone. All right, so the debris something had to get knocked the hell down. That's that. You're like, God, what do I do? The Lord said, knock it down. Okay. And that's what you did. You knocked something down. You destroyed something. You were the catalyst. You were chaos. You were the chaos. All right, so now you're like, you have chemistry with someone, or you have some type of agreement going on, and you're going to act on that agreement. All right, okay. Oh shit. It's for science though. Okay, so somebody's like, well, you're only talking to me. Two of Cups is only me and you. So, you know, I don't need you speaking to somebody. Like, you have to end something with someone completely. Or there's no communication at all, but you're telepathic with someone and your telepathy directs you. Okay, because you're telepathic with someone, you don't need to speak to somebody. You get, okay, here we go. Here go a fight. So somebody wants to get in between that telepathy. Somebody wants to stop you. Somebody wants to fight you. Okay, somebody could be at the corner store, at a bodega. Oh, they want to poison you. Somebody want to fight you and poison you. This is somebody you already know. All right, so somebody from your past that you already know, they want to fight you over this manifestation. It's like, how dare you manifest this? Now I want to fight you after you manifested a tower moment. You now somebody want to fight you. All right, but you're standing strong. Like, your life is 100% together. Like I told you, this is not your tower moment. This is somebody else's tower moment. And now, like, you're standing strong. You're like, you're opening your own business, even possibly. Like, you're past that. You did what you're supposed to did, and you're past it. And you're going to be receiving some blessing. You could also be networking, right? Or gaining some type of new network now that you have like some type of business. All right. And people are going to be evil eyeing you. But it doesn't matter because, like, you're the emperor. Okay. You could be Native American. Like, this is your land. You know, nobody can't move you off your land type energy. Like Native American. indigenous, right, to whatever land that you're on at the moment. Okay, something is fated. Like this was fated to be. It was fated for you to be a boss. All right, even to be a father. I'm not really seeing any children. But it was just fated for you to have like a structured life and for you to be a boss. All right. So you went from like being a worker to being a boss. This was a blessing that had came in for you. People are going to be watching you receive this blessing, but not in like not clapping. They're not going to be like this. They're going to be aiming at your head like a buffalo. Yep. Just like a buffalo. Cuz that's indigenous, right? The buffalo. Uh-huh. They're going to be aiming at your head like a buffalo, honey. Now that you're a boss, look at you, King of Pentacles. Oh my God, and all you can think about is like, do you need something? Can I help you? Like, you're a provider. You turn into a wealthy provider where you can give back to the community. Look, exactly, give back to the community. The same community that supported you is the same community that you're providing for. All right, you could feel like somebody's husband as well. If you're divine masculine, you could feel like, damn, yeah. And this is my life. I love my family. You feel like a family oriented person. All right. But still, they still watching you. It's still people around you that's like ill. Still trying, like you're aware of that. You're aware of that. Like many men wish death upon me. Blood in my eyes, dark, and I can't see. I'm trying to be what I'm destined to be. And these dudes trying to take my life away. You still feel that energy, like no matter what. It don't matter if you give, receive, work. Don't like people don't they don't want to see you wealthy. They don't care if you get the money and give back to the community. They don't want to see that either. They don't care if you do the right thing. They don't care. They just don't want you to get the money, period, to even be able to give back to the community. They don't want you to do that. They don't want you to graduate. They don't want you to succeed. They don't want you to get that promotion. They don't want you nothing to excel. They don't want you to mature. They don't want you to do none of that. And especially, but the thing is, God put you in this position, not yourself and not man. Now you tried to put yourself in a position. It ain't out there. But you tried to put yourself in a position to make your next move your best move, and it's not up to you. It's really up to God. God directs your steps, and if He say go crush something, then go crush it. Like plain and simple. You gotta obey. You gotta have obedience. So yeah, but somebody you still gonna be feeling like all these many men, all these eyes are going to be watching you, and that's the truth. All right, and it may stop you from working. Don't let it stop you from working. Okay, so what? Let them watch you. Let them see. Yeah, because all these weird thoughts is going to start rushing in. So you're probably going to be channeling. Once you start channeling confusion or something like that, or once you feel confused, or once you feel like you're drained and you can't work anymore, just ignore it. Block everything out. King of Cups is projection from one specific person, like whoever this is, this King of Cups. Yeah, they're gonna be hating on you. You're gonna be tapping into their energy, and their energy is full of confusion. This could be a Pisces. Don't have to be. It could be anybody, but it could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and they're gonna be like so confused and projecting onto you. Like I don't get it. Why whatever. I'm tasting banana nut bread, or banana nut muffins. Okay, yes, this person is confused. They're gonna be asking you questions, and it's like they don't realize that they're an enemy. Okay, so your enemy is gonna come asking you questions. Here we go, Queen of Pentacles, about the position that you put yourself in, because that's all they saw. All they saw was the position that you put yourself in when you was trying to make your next move, your best move back here. Why was that the focus? Way back here with the Nine of Cups. This person want to talk to you about back then. Because you was in the Nine of Pentacles, I believe. Yeah, because you was in the Nine of Pentacles, right? And you was working mad hard, and you was very selective. And this is what they want to go back to. They want to ask you about that. They want to, yeah, okay. Exactly. Somebody want to ask you how you became independent, how you put yourself on. You put yourself on, and somebody wants to know, like, your enemy wants to know how to be put on after you don't put yourself on by yourself. This is your enemy. This is the same people that's trying to attack you. Now they want to come back and ask how did you get put on? How did you put yourself in that position? Back here. They want to know how you beat them. How you beat them. Right, when they tapped in, when because they teeter-totted you. Remember when they teeter-totted you with the Two of Pentacles, and you learned real quick, and you got back on your feet, and you muscled up? Yeah, so they teeter-totted you. And that's when you learn. They want to know how you learned that, how you put yourself in that position to make your next move your best move. How did you do that? Because you practice what you preach. That's why. Because you really believe the stuff that come out your mouth. When you're standing at this podium, you really believe and you really act on the things that you say. That's why. So this person is going to come around because they can't fathom how you did it. It's your enemy, so who cares? You know, you're not obligated to answer them. Yeah, you're just being you. Tell them I'm just being myself, bro. I'm just being the way God made me. God may have made you immortal. Okay, you also could be a Scorpio, Sun in Scorpio, Sun in Taurus. All right, it just was fated for you. It's nothing you could do about it. It's just you are who you are. It's prayer. You want to tell this person it was prayer, and something is life and death. I'm picking up life, death, and star seed. Like I feel like you're immortal, or you're here to do a job. You're here to deliver something for God. So God made you the way you are. He made you immortal. God made you immortal. Ace of Cups. All you gotta do is take care of yourself and take care of your body. You're basically immortal. Until things are balanced out. Until judgment is due. Yeah, judgment. But I said. Till justice is due. Judgment. Yeah. So you're like someone that was put on the earth to basically bring balance to the earth. And once your job is done, then you're gone. But until then, yeah, people are sad about that. People are really sad about that. And it's a lot of sad people. And I feel like you want to heal them. And you have the ability to do so. All these people that's heartbroken, or you have the ability. Somebody else is like really, really happy about a divorce. Somebody's getting a divorce. And they feel like, okay, now they can go date. Look, six of swords. I can't make this up. Now they feel like they can go date. Somebody's happy that they're divorced because they feel free. Seven of swords. They don't have to lie anymore. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna get out of here. Yeah. Somebody is like, they were lying on their dingling. They were lying. They were lying. They don't want to lie like that no more, saying I'm not having sex with this person, and they really are. Somebody was lying on their deed in order to like smooth things over. I think it's done. Three of Pentacles. All right, somebody's going to be friends with their baby mama or something like that. Okay, you could be working hard, just now starting something, and you feel like a boss woman, okay? Because things are starting, you're holding on to something, or you feel like holding on to something. You feel like valuing something, like you're a hermit now, but you're a hermit now, but what, you're friends with a few bosses. Okay, you could have linked up with other people. You could be doing some type of collaborations behind the scenes. You're doing some type of behind the scene collaboration with a few other bosses, like such as yourself. Okay, I see you being like a business person. You could also be highly spiritual, very much business person. So you can initiate like offers and stuff like that, financial offers and stuff. You may also, like, somebody may come towards you and initiate some type of offer, but it's behind the scenes. Like, this person has on a mask. It could be a company or somebody from a company. Oh, but you got to be careful because somebody's trying to bind you into some type of contract. Like, where you feel obligated to pay, like your credit card. So be aware of that. Be aware of some people coming around to offer you like maybe contracts or start contracts, but it's really slavery. It's really binding. It's really like obligation. You know how like when you pay in credit cards and you got to pay interest and you're really paying more than what you're getting, like at the end of the day, like seriously, you got to be careful about that, about everybody who wants to talk business and give you opportunities, because not every opportunity is to benefit you. Okay, it's definitely going to be to benefit them, and you're gonna have to stand up for yourself a lot with these business. Like, take everything with a grain of salt, read all the fine print, and don't. You're sovereign, so you want to remain that way. Yeah. So you're gonna be feeling like seen in the public eye. Like your public status is like you're becoming more recognized. Okay, I see you completing something. It's gonna take a fight though. Like, you may feel some palpitations in your heart. All right, like maybe you're afraid to stand on stage. Yeah, you could be afraid to stand on stage, or somebody's like in your energy. I don't know if they're sending you black magic or what, but somebody's definitely like watching you or in your energy or on your back or latched on, like wanting to be latched on to you, especially when you become recognized, especially when your status goes higher. I feel like you're going to be fighting a lot or something like that. Like, it's going to be a lot of intense energy. You might just feel your heart palpitate for a second. If you feel that, it could be coming from a cancer. All right, like when you turn these people down, they're gonna be mad. Especially when you're face to face. It's something about being face to face and rejecting someone that is gonna upset them. Maybe you should do it like via text message. Okay. All right, so that you can keep working. Or you may want to type a message or send somebody a message. You may have to send messages on a daily basis. Okay, I'm seeing you. Yeah, I'm seeing you like network, or you may you could have a job in networking, or you're really good at it. Okay, you're skilled at talking. Send somebody a text message saying like, I can't do it. All right, I'm seeing your dreams coming true. So when it comes to your dreams coming true, you need to network with the right people. Okay, the same people that stand up for what you stand for, or the same people who are strong like you, getting the same messages as you or something like that, or star seeds, the same dreams. I'm seeing some type of encounter. I'm seeing you networking with someone. It's going to lead to some type of encounter. All right, I feel like this is going to be some type of investment in your bank account, or this person is going to hold on to you. You're going to hold on to them for a very long time. I'm seeing you making some sacrifices when it comes to your bank account. For some reason, you may be investing in love. All right, not even a business. You're going to be investing in your partner. I still feel like you're investing in people that just see eye to eye to you, people that's just on the same in the same realm or in the same dimension. People that's just like more elevated, more mentally elevated. They have like a healthy mind. Because I see you having a healthy mind, so you're able to connect and you're able to network with the right people and people that you value, people that know how to sacrifice the right things or something like that. I see you holding on to something because you're going to be able to start something over again. It's going to be a love. I feel like a love is going to restart. It's going to like resurrect. Okay, like if there was a love that was dead and you held on to it, the land was still sacred, the land was still fertile. All right, the soil was still good, and I'm seeing it being like resurrected. I'm seeing reincarnation. That's the word I'm looking for. I'm seeing like some type of reincarnation of a partnership. Okay, and last but not least, somebody's not in a relationship or they're blocking. Okay, somebody could be blocking out, like making a move towards someone. Yeah, block out making the moves towards like options. If you feel like somebody's an option, that's not the one that you should be making a move towards. It's whoever this person is back here that is going to be hard to reincarnate or resurrect. But I feel like this is what you was working for from the beginning, and this is so it was a relationship that you was working towards, I guess. That somebody kept trying to, people kept trying to interfere or get in between. You know, I feel like the obstacles are all part of like God's plan at the end of the day. Okay, so it's like the lesson at the end of the day, I guess, is rejection, and it's like, what should you reject? Reject the options. Okay, the ones that's just sexy and block that out. Don't go towards that. Don't lust over that or love that or aim towards that. Somebody could also be like a hooker. Don't hook no more. Don't sell yourself to a car or walk up to a car and sell yourself, you know what I mean? Okay, but definitely X out the options. Okay, because they're blocking your soul's journey. All right. If you like the hoes, take a break on the hoes. Like lay off on the hoes. And that's how you're gonna have to sacrifice them. Okay. To get that real relationship, that real partnership that you want. All right. And that's what I'm seeing. Okay, so that's been your reading, guys, and I hope you enjoyed it. And I'm gonna see you in the next one, whenever that may be. Okay, I'm out.